Hey, so today I'm going to use the Light Gray Tarot to ask the question, how can we spend less time on social media? I know that a lot of people, myself included, have struggled with the addictive qualities of being on one's phone, but specifically some of the apps just kind of keep us scrolling. I know lots of people who struggle with this. It can be an issue, and I just want to see what the cards have to say about what we can do about this problem. So I guess the question is, what is some advice for us on how we can go about spending less time on social media? How can we do this? How should we do this? Ace of Wands, the Fool, Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, sorry about that glare. There's a glare. Let me see if I can get rid of that. Is that better? Yeah. Let me just scooch this over a little bit this way. I don't like the glare on that. Okay. Still kind of there. All right, how can we spend less time on social media? Ace of Wands is energy, and the Fool, he's going on a trip. He's getting up off the couch. He's bringing his dog with him. He's bringing his backpack. He's going into the mountains. I think the cards are saying to get into nature if we can. Start a new hobby, a new trip. Focus your energy, the Ace of Wands, your desire. I love this card, this version of the card. It looks like sperms to me, like little baby octopi. And yet it also looks like a branch with leaves growing on it. The idea that there's a new project, there's a new idea, there's a new life that you're being called to pursue here. Something outside of the realm of the intranets. Something life-giving. And the Fool is a beginner. He is the Zero card. He's the very beginning of the Fool's journey. It's his journey. And so I think the cards are saying maybe you need a journey. Maybe you need to travel. And then we have Nine of Pentacles here. And this woman, she has everything she needs. She doesn't need to go on her phone. She's got a beautiful view out her window. And what's also funny about this card is that it's so old-fashioned. It's like the opposite of modernity here. She is having tea or something. I don't know what she's doing. She's standing there, but she doesn't need anything outside of herself. And I think if we can cultivate the enoughness that we do not need to be seeking purpose on our phones or from other people, that we have everything we need within the confines of our own four walls. Or if we don't, we need to get up and get outside and go for a journey. Seek to spend our energy elsewhere. So I like these three cards for this question. I mean, what can we do? We can realize that we're enough. We can count our blessings, of course. There's always that. We can actually plan a trip. We can get up off the couch and go someplace new. We can focus our energies into a life-giving goal. I want to hear what else the cards have to say about this question. How can we stay off social media consistently? It's one thing to stay off for a day or for a trip. How can we stay off consistently? That's just so hard. What other tools can we use? What can we do? 7 of Cups. Okay. 9 of Swords. And Justice. 7 of Cups is like dreaming. All the possibilities here. Dreaming of possibilities. Brainstorming. There's so much out in the world that we can be pursuing. I think 7 of Cups in this instance perhaps indicates making a list. Make a list on an actual piece of paper. I look at this card. It almost looks like, this card makes me think of a notebook paper with lines across it. I know that sounds weird. Obviously it's swords, but take a piece of paper with a lined piece of paper and make a list of all the things in your life, your goals, the things that you love, the things that you want to do before you die, the things that keep you up at night. Make a list of the things that you're scared of, the things that you wish you had done, the things that you want to do soon, within the next week, within the next month, within the next year. Justice is about weighing the pluses and the minuses. You know, if you being on social media a lot, you're giving up that time that you'll never get back. And so, of course, it's your choice. I mean, nobody's telling you not to be on social media, but you have to recognize the fact that this is your life, the time that you have, and that's how you're spending it. You know, I always think that the Justice card is about, it always says to me, it is what it is. You know, it's things are fair or things are karmic somehow. Like you'll get whatever you put into it. So it's kind of like with your life, you're going to get out of your life what you put into your life. And if you're putting in scrolling, you're not going to get much out of it. And so I think just the realization of what we're doing and how we're spending our time may be enough to motivate us to stay off of social media. What else do the cards have to say? Advice here. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands, waiting for your ship to come in. Yeah, I think so much of social media is about getting you to fix your eyes on what could be, you know, on what your neighbor's doing, what other people are doing. Look at that guy. He's not doing anything. He's standing there. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. But what's he doing? He's not doing anything. Nothing's going to happen. He's just watching other people in the boat. He's not getting in the boat. So stop watching other people. What else? We have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is plotting, but he moves forward. You're not going to reach your goals immediately. It's going to take some time. And maybe getting off social media is a gradual process. Maybe it's not like going cold turkey. Maybe it's more like I need to minimize it gradually, which is fine. Give yourself a time limit. Okay, so instead of spending 3 hours on social media today, I'm going to spend 2 hours. For this whole week, I can spend 2 hours a day, which still seems like a lot, but for many people, that's not very much time. And then you can work down from there and even be more gradual about it. Final card, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Sharing what you have with others, giving help to others, receiving help. This in the context of staying off of social media might be that you are focused on your neighbor who's actually physically right next to you instead of the acquaintance that you knew from high school who's now living in California, this fabulous life. It might be making a new friend who lives across the street, or it could be just getting involved in your local community politics. I personally believe that politics is most effectively brings about change at the local level. And so we are in a political season, an election season, wherein we should be voting, but we also should be participating in any way that we can to make our communities better. And so I think that overall, the cards are saying, get out of your pocket, get out of your phone, turn your eyes to your surroundings, and to the people who are surrounding you. Make some progress on your goals. Give yourself small goals for staying off. Maybe don't go cold turkey, but gradually remove yourself from the apps. That's not to say that you can never go back on them and check on your friends, but the scrolling is, for me, is what's so bad and can be so addictive because you don't even realize you're doing it. And with Instagram specifically, oh my gosh, I am this card. This is what I am on Instagram. Watching. The algorithm has my number and it knows what I like. It shows me delicious recipes. It shows me fabulous trips. It makes me want things, which is what it's designed to do. So it's very successful. I'm not as attached to Facebook or, some of the others, but Instagram is really, for me, I'm like, ooh, I could just stand there all day and watch that shit pass me by. But that's my life, It's the time that you're giving to that platform. It's time you'll never get back. And so, I think we just need that reminder every so often that there are people right around us, people right next door who could use an apple, or maybe you could use an apple. Just reach out to your neighbors, to the people who are surrounding you in real life, and prioritize them over these other random people who are fine people, I'm sure, but they're creating content for you to consume, and that might not be the healthiest thing. So anyway, I think it's a pretty good message from the cards. I got a lot out of it. So thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.